Hello and welcome back to the DashBack, episode 14. We've got an awesome one for you today. We've got quite the show. Dude, that is because it is 10 a.m. on a Friday, and Gary's camera is is doing devious things to him right now. Just like what some of these. Oh, you're here.
I needed to whip the whole
You
time.
needed to. Whip again, quickly. Wait, that's crazy. Okay, well, I
This is
mean,
fun.
yeah, yeah, it's not looking great, but we figured the audio's fine, so we're gonna roll with it anyway, and see what happens because we've got a lot of really good stuff to talk about today. We're gonna talk about the new character reveal, Galvan. We're gonna recap the sort of mini patch that just came out with the event as well. R2CS EU had their Citilab Smash Fest, and Smash Factor happened as well. And then we're going to get into the good stuff, Evo 2025, because holy crap, what a tournament. It was super cool.
Yes.
Super fun. Can't wait to get into all of that stuff. But let's just start it off talking about the new guy on the block, shall we?
Gavin.
Oh my god, Gavin.
Gavin the dinosaur guy. What are your initial thoughts on this? Because I felt like a lot of people were like, oh, he's going to be really annoying to play against, and he will, but that's just because he's a heavy. But I don't know. I feel like the traps aren't going to be that, like, annoying. Because he's not like a zoner. He's got to, like, at least do a little bit of pre-placement.
Well, I think it's interesting. Honestly, I think he's gonna kind of play very much unlike any other character in the game because, like, you could imagine what I'm dreading is that it's the most annoying thing of all time because heavies are annoying to fight. They're kind of difficult to fight. They're very unforgiving, and zoners are annoying to fight because they're fucking annoying. So in that respect, it's hard to say. He looks so cool, though. He looks so fun.
He does look really, really cool.
Fighting, in terms of heavies, I'll start with this. He actually does look really slow, which I think is a positive, because Crag is really fast, right? And so Crag is really fast. His jumps are really fast. His fall speed's really fast. He's really threatening. He's a real nightmare to try to maneuver around sometimes. And I think Gavin, dude, I'm just gonna be calling him Gavin. I think Galvan will be similar. What really worries me, though, I guess, man, I think I'm looking through the wrong lens. Like, I don't want to say this worries me, but the neutral B looks really strong. I think that's gonna be like his whole kit.
Which one's the neutral B?
The boomerang, the magnet boomerang.
Yeah. That looks really, really good.
That looks quite nightmarish, and I think will pretty easily open him up for a lot of things because it counts as a. I guess I didn't get confirmation. Of course, it would count as a hit, right? To galvanize him. Wait, did it just there? Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't. He was already galvanized.
Okay, yeah,
but he maintained it.
Yeah,
or I don't know. It must.
It
I don't know
it must. If it doesn't, I don't. Honestly, I don't. That would change a lot for me. But I mean, to take a step back from like the competitive aspect of it, like he looks so cool. He's one of the most unique, ambitious character designs that I think we've seen in this game, which is saying a lot because there's a lot of ambitious, unique characters in this game, and in Rivals in general. Holy, looks evil as fuck. Oh man,
I think he's gonna be evil but pretty fun. A lot of people are like seem pretty excited for him, maybe a little anxious. We also got some clips already.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's the idea.
Very nice.
So pretty good.
Yeah, he's gonna be Mystery Soul. I think is like, oh man, I'm anticipating that Galvan because like Mystery Soul loves his traps, his devious little setups and stuff. And Fleet actually doesn't do that crazily. I was thinking about this last night.
Not really.
Not to the same extent. This guy's gonna, at the very least, like all you can really set up is like the ribbon and then you can combo with
Yeah,
that
I feel like the
later.
closest
You know,
character to him right now is like Absa, but
right?
that's just they're just so different. You
Yeah,
know,
it's really hard.
it's hard to draw any
It's
parallels.
it's hard. What's your favorite move on Mr. Gavin?
I like any of the drill placing ones.
Okay.
I think it's really cool. Yeah, that's worth going over. For those who don't know, he has like a couple moves. I don't remember which they are exactly that place the drills when you do
Mhm.
them. If you are galvanized, which happens on hit. So if you hit someone, you get galvanized. And they talk about it in this video here.
It was a great video.
All of his, yeah, highly recommend watching. I'm glad they did one of these. I can't remember if them doing one for any of the previous characters. So
No.
this is really nice. But I guess they were all returning, so who cares? Everyone
God,
already
dude,
knows.
that neutral B looks so good. Look, it goes half the stage, which is
Mm-hmm.
like a good distance where you can still like capitalize off it. This is pretty cool. You're gonna get some devious setups with the drill being able to go up. It stays out there for a good amount of time, and
Yeah.
then like the duration it comes back is really nice. It comes back.
Oh no, his side B seems
Yeah,
crazy. Jump cancelable. It looks so fun though.
it's like Crag Silvanos. Like,
Yes,
yeah.
very much so.
Man, Crag 2.0. They said, let's do it. They said,
They
run it back.
intentionally made Crag
Dude,
2.0.
chain
I
grab
love
is
Dan.
so funny. Having a move called chain grab
Mhm.
that is a chain that grabs you and you can chain grab with. Oh my god,
It's really funny.
maximum
Great tech
schmicks.
juice. What move are you most excited for?
Honestly, like up tilt has me feeling a sort of special way on this character. Like it
Really?
really just like looks like it feels unique and like I think it'll give me a very unique feeling to be hitting. And so I'm quite excited for that move. I don't know why other than that, like down tilt looks raw as fuck. That's my kind of move. It's like kind
Mm-hmm.
of slow, but it's a combo starter and it spikes. Um, I'm gonna be going for some chain grab stuff as well. I don't know if I told you this. I
Oh
fully
yeah.
intend on like seriously playing this character.
Oh yeah. I don't think we've talked about it, but that's
One
exciting.
thing I don't understand is
Mm-hmm.
why they made forward air empowered when you're galvanized. Like it I just made we'll see the strength, we'll see the balance
Needs
exactly.
it. He needs
He
it.
might needs it. Oh my god, can we talk about this
He
special
might.
pummel real quick? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It seems
Look at
insanely
this
good.
snare juggle, bro. Like, oh my god. I don't know how
What are you supposed to do?
I deadass don't know because I don't believe they talked about the conditions of it ending. I don't know if you do you have to touch the ground? I know if you hit him,
I think it
if
looks like
it's
it's
on a
on a
timer, and
timer.
I'm pretty sure if you hit him, then it ends as well. Um,
It's not hit the
it's
ground,
not hit the ground, so
as that just
it's just a
displayed.
timer, and then
Oh, him in doubles is gonna be
he's
awesome.
gonna be pretty cool. The Maple Galvan is gonna be pretty sick.
Yo,
Like holy shit, that goes so high.
Pizza Shop 5,
Yeah.
the
Oh
Maple
my
Gavin
god.
Galvin.
Oh my
Fuck,
god.
I'm doing it too.
It's this is one of the most unique, ambitious character designs. I think he's going to be a breath of fresh air for this game. I think they've set the standard
Mhm.
really high, truthfully, in terms of new characters. Like I think if you look at this character
Yeah.
and then they wanted to add like a pretty normal ass guy after this, it's like it's weird. It also has me thinking about God, I love that up tilt. It's so sick. Uh we talked about the identity of the game, and I'm very glad that they didn't add this guy earlier in the year.
Yeah,
Because
for
like,
sure.
yeah, if you were to look on the roster on character select and like imagine there's like no
Dude.
Olympia, no Absa, and this guy, there's one of these is not like the other, is what it looks like.
Mhm.
So is that a little buddy?
May
Wait, did
not
you see
like
that little
us.
buddy design on the right? After this, is that am I correct in assuming that
Aw! It might have been like a temporary
like
move
side B or
design, but I
something?
love that. Can we get this as a buddy
Wait,
in a
yeah,
couple of years?
in a couple of years, maybe next year,
Right?
maybe next year.
Oh,
Let's
it was
you
in
know
the
what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the roadmap.
let's do it because yeah, buddies are beyond, so it'll be at least
27.
2 years. But yeah, here during Evo, during the same panel, they revealed Galvan. We got an updated roadmap. We had one of these. I should have pulled it up. Before the game came out, I believe, or maybe at the end of 2024. But we got some really, really exciting stuff for the rest of 2025. We got 5 more events, including a Mummy Maple at some point. Advanced tutorials and a crew battle mode, which is going to be an online mode where it's like 3 versus 3, everyone with 1 stock. So it's not like quite a traditional crew battle type of deal.
I didn't know that.
But then 2026, some things have been pushed up. So obviously 4 new characters, but then we're also getting Steam Workshop next year. They teamed up with another studio. I forget what it was called, but they touched about it in the panel, which is right here. And so that's been getting pushed up. They're working on like porting all the. They're working on basically like rebuilding all the like roster characters in Workshop so that there's like the functionality within Workshop to do all this kind of stuff. So it's going to be even more advanced than it was in Rivals 1.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely excited for Workshop mode. I think having access to just, the entire like source library of 3D models to be able to make characters with is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Rivals 1 had such a big draw with their Workshop mode, and that's going to bring in a lot more like casual players. That's going to give them more resources to do things like story mode. I'm really excited for Workshop. Do you have any thoughts on Workshop mode?
I thought it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be big. I knew it was gonna be good. But I didn't really. It always seemed to me at first. I've changed my opinion. I'll explain why. Like it wasn't really worth the time and resources to like try to crank it out so soon. Until I was told that every 3D model of every thing that has a 3D model exists on the internet, and you can take it and do it, and it seems like a lot I don't know, easier or harder, but a lot more accessible maybe than animating pixel art,
I think original characters are going to be harder to do, but everything else will be easier pretty much.
Yeah.
I've talked about this. I want people to port the melee characters into Rivals 2 because I just want to play them in the Rivals engine. I think it would just be so fun.
Yeah, with easy,
in a similar vein,
easy wave dash.
Yeah, easy wave dash. We also got item mode coming, which will be really fun. And we played Smash Ultimate with items a couple weeks ago, and it was the only time I've ever had fun playing that game. I'll say it. It was so much fun. So I'm really excited for item mode. They said they're adding that sort of functionality because a character is going to be coming next year with items. So that'll maybe be Malo, or maybe it'll be someone new on player.
Maybe we're not sure. We're just not sure. What interests me is it looks like Raster's throwing a little piece of meat in this mode, which meat is usually something in item games that you consume to heal and not something you like throw. Fleets. So maybe it's fake meat, but maybe it's like a stealth. Fake.
I don't know if we should read into this too much. I'm not even sure.
It's vegan, so he won't eat it because Raster won't eat impossible meat.
Famously a carnivore,
right? But that seems pretty cool. Did you have any interpretations on legendary skins?
So they talked about this during the panel.
Oh, great!
Legendary skins are going to be skins for characters that sort of turn them into other characters. Like the Zetter skin is actually Renburn, his father.
Okay.
The previous Flame Emperor, rest in peace. Killed by Loxodont.
Okay.
So that's what legendary skins are going to be, which is pretty cool. We got Ether
sense,
stages, so in line with item mode, in line with like Steam Workshop, there's going to be a lot more like fun gameplay happening, less competitive focus. So Ether stages are going to be like really big and going to have little like stage hazards and stuff like they did in Rivals 1. And then new menus, whatever. Overall, though, this 2026 section has me really, really excited for the future of this game because they're going beyond just the competitive game that was the goal on release. They're adding a lot more casual focused features that's going to bring a lot more people into the game, especially Workshop. And that's going to just give them more resources to do more cool things in a game that I already love. Like personally, if it was just the competitive game that it is currently, I would still play Rivals for a very long time.
Yeah.
But that's not the case with everyone, and especially with like people that have other platform fighters that like their main games like Smash or something. They might not seek out a new competitive one, but they'll play Workshop Rivals.
They'll play Workshop. Everyone's gonna play Workshop.
Everyone's gonna play Workshop.
That is the thing, yeah. And once it's there, it'll just be there forever. Like I'm still like I never really played. Like I played Rivals 1, but never really seriously competitively grind it. But I'm still every like couple months I'm like, yo, who wants to get on and play some Reggie Gigas dittos, some real Workshop masterpieces. So it's fun. It adds like a level of refreshing replayability that the game maybe lacks right now. The item mode and the Aether stages as well are going to pair really nicely. The game's gonna, if all of this does deliver in 2026, like the game is going to be transformed by the end of the year. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, 100%.
It's going to be really great.
Also, in talking about Workshop, they mentioned that they want to try to even get betas out before the end of the year for Workshop. And it will be hosted like peer-to-peer servers.
Yeah,
that's something they've been talking about working on. So hopefully that'll also mean you can play peer-to-peer in regular online lobbies. So that way, if you're like friends pretty close and you're further away from a server, you could just do that. And then go over to the Beyond section. Custom colors, Rivals 1. People have been wanting it for a while. So that'll be nice to have. Story mode chapter 1. This is something they've always said our goal with Rivals is to make enough money to be able to hire the story mode team again. So hopefully that stuff in 2026 can do that. Then console launch also planned for 2027 or I guess beyond 2026. Hopefully I think they said they wanted to launch console with story mode chapter 1.
That makes sense.
And then what's really exciting is having Workshop items, stages, and modes. Which basically means like you can just make a game in Rivals.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
That should be really, really fun.
Oh my god. I'm the possibilities are endless.
Literally. And then buddies, like we mentioned with the Galvan guy.
Yeah.
I want buddies so badly. I wish this was closer to
now, I miss my little Cragling.
I love having little buddies. I know. I miss Philip.
I miss the little cat that meowed when you got a kill. Whose name I forget.
Catnip Bandito or whatever.
Some shit like that. But that guy looks really cute.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really great.
It's gonna be really fun. And that does it for our first segment of today. Talking about Galvan, talking about everything they mentioned on that Evo panel, the future of the game. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, it's the future is looking bright.
And so is the freaking present.
Oh yeah,
what? Mecha Madness is here. This trailer played before the top 8 at Evo, and even so, it's all an Evangelion reference, right?
Most of it, yeah.
Like most of it, okay. Even though I didn't get it, I think it all looks so freaking sick.
Yeah, there's references to other mecha anime, I assume, but I haven't watched any of those, only Evangelion, so I wouldn't I wouldn't really understand. As well as just general. Oh my god, dude! Like they look so good. They just look so good. I'm quite pleased with this event. I my only serious thing would be like none of the Clarin palettes really speak to me, but I think during the mid-month event we're gonna get some new mecha palettes. Maybe like a darker black, gray, and red one. I believe I saw literally in the trailer. I know it was for Raster, and they said that was coming mid-month. So I'm just kind of hoping. It's just kind of
same with an Analyst one. So hopefully there's one.
It's just kind of wishful thinking, but oh my god, it looks so good. It looks really nice. The voice lines. Can we talk about the voice lines?
Oh yeah,
holy crap! We didn't actually test all of them, but I know on Clarin when you taunt, she has new voice lines. That's like it's like F throw, F strong, and really sounds like GLaDOS, you were saying. Try to DI or some shit. It was cool. I love the sounds.
I love the sounds. I think this is probably the best bundle they've added. The only one that comes close is the Legends of Aether one or whatever it was called with Future Locks, Demigod Arcane, but that had Ranger Fleet. So like,
but was Ranger Fleet the free one?
No, the Forsburn was the free one. For some reason the Smoke Clan Force.
Smoke Clan. Okay, so, no, you're right.
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know.
So this one clears. Also, Crag looks like Ben 10 coded. Like the pillars are the Omnitrix,
Pillar looks so sick.
and the colors
man.
are perfect. Yeah, this one's fire. If you haven't bought it already, feel free to use code BARKUP in the Rivals 2 store. Throw a couple Dan bucks our way. Well, we get actual money, but you get extra Dan bucks.
You get Dan bucks. We get money. It's a win-win.
Citizen looks cool. I like the platform too. Everything about it is really awesome.
Super cool. Very exciting stuff. I love it. I love the way they've teased all of it as well. Made it really
yeah,
fun.
that was
Both
really
this
fun.
and and Galvan makes it really cool. I think that sort of interactive stuff that I imagine they're going to be doing more of. Because actually, they said they've been teasing Galvan for since the launch of the game or something. They're stuff that goes way back that people just never noticed. Until they started picking up on more recent stuff.
I'm not even never noticed. I feel like it was just how are you supposed to know
Sure.
that image was a
but
was a
if
hint.
anything,
but
now
it's cool to
now
see.
we can start looking
now we're gonna be looking at it. That's true.
Into some real good stuff.
People are gonna read into the smallest little graphics that don't actually mean anything.
You know what's hilarious is because of the Rano chair in the trailer, people were like, that's Lorena's chair, Lorena. And then Dan straight up tweeted sorry, there's a bug in the game because we're adding Lorena. So that's coming soon. Sometime in the next, I imagine, if not, I think at latest, Lorena might be the second character next year, if not the first.
Yeah.
We'll see. But
here's the Rano chair.
Yeah, and that's just a chair. It's not even like Lorena's chair because I don't know. But yeah, we're reaching now. We're looking into some stuff. But let's push on. Let's forge our path.
We got a collision skin also available in the shop. We already had the Supernova Rano, right? And we had the Citilab Zetter before this. But we got collision Zetter skin. That's available, I think, $10 in the store. $10. Some new items. We got a Mecha Future Locks palette.
That palette confuses
cool to match with the rest of the bundle.
so hard. It's crazy.
Black Raster, a couple others. Pink Panther Zetter. I think is
hype.
fun.
That's hype.
The Rhino skin also looks really cool.
All those skins look great. Yeah, they look great, man. I love palettes. I love palettes.
I do love palettes. I love palettes. We got Champion Fleet, which I think this is the worst looking champion skin by far. This one even more so than the others is just a recolor.
I mean, they've all been recolors, no? What do you mean?
Yeah, but at least they have Maple's got the crystallized hands, or Krag's got the thing on his back. It feels like there's what's the crystally bit?
I mean, obviously
the tip of the arrow.
It's the bow and the cape.
Not even.
Those are the
not
different,
really.
They don't have the crystallized texture, but they have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're
so it's just a recolor.
I don't like her face and body
neither.
color.
I don't really either.
Neither was Play Fleet, so who cares?
But Fleet Yawn.
Yeah.
Squint emotes. We love our emotes here at the Wrong Tree.
We are big emote heads, yeah.
And that's why this next change is so nice, because now we get emotes in private lobbies again. Thank you. So
we have missed you. Yes.
8-player lobbies. This is stuff they talked about they wanted to add for a little while. So we get up to 4 or I guess up to 6 spectators.
Yeah.
And with 8 or 4 and 4 players.
Bro, it's cool.
Which is really nice.
It's cool. I will say I've already I've been playing sessions with people in character discords and shit. And we'll ping for matchmaking, set up a lobby, and then people will just come and watch straight up. Which is
really,
which is just a level that I didn't think would happen. But is something that they kind of, this update lends itself to nicely. So it's cool. It's really cool. I like it.
I also didn't realize spectators can send emotes on the result screen.
Yeah,
which is really fun.
Fucking Jackbox, dude.
And that was for the patch. No balance changes. They're waiting until after Supernova to do all that. But yeah, this is the I instantly bought this bundle. And if you guys haven't already, use code BARKUP. And this patch did actually have one balance change.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Right. The Krag buff. They were worried that Galvan would make him obsolete, so they did this. Yes.
Yeah, it was a bug with a couple different throws, and that just froze your enemy in place. They did already hotfix this.
Yeah.
But it was funny while it lasted, and I'm glad they fixed it. They fixed it day of.
Yeah, that's great. That's something that needed to happen because genuinely, like if you play those characters, like the game is just not playable for a little bit, which sucks. But they hotfixed it. Event looks good. Use code BarkUp. I used code BarkUp, so I got real money and Dan bucks. It's kind of like an infinite money glitch.
I did too. I also did infinite money glitch.
Yeah, we're kind of soulless like that, but things are looking up for Rivals. We're excited for the future, we're excited for the present, and we're excited for the past, because within the past couple weeks was the EU R2CS Citilab Smash Fest, as well as Smash Factor. Now, you did a VOD review that I watched a little bit of for this tournament. Tell me about what you saw.
Let's talk a little bit. So, first of all, Nailax won this again. He won the online qualifier that we already talked about. But so he's been kind of dominant with the Olympia, noticing. But this was not quite as strong of a performance as the other one was. It was a Game 5 Grand Finals against Cone, which honestly I thought Cone played better through the whole Grand Finals. The 3-0 in the first set was actually pretty crazy, but Nailax SD'd like a lot. But that's hamster death for you. So I was watching this specifically because Nailax and Dia, who won Valhalla 5, got third at this event, are both going to Supernova. So I took a look to see if they would be able to, like, how competitive they're going to be. They're seated a little bit
they're seated kind of low. Yeah.
I feel.
No, I would agree with that.
Which we can talk about when we get to Supernova itself. But I think they could definitely have upset factor beyond their seed. I don't think they're quite in title contention yet, but again, we'll talk about that later. Overall, though, the quality of this event was pretty good. I think the online qualifier maybe was better, with the exception of Cone, who I thought played extremely well on the Claire in this event. I was like, when I was doing the VOD review, I like DM'd you to check out Cone. His edge guarding against Dia in this lower finals was really, really nice. Always on top of it, and Dia's recovery was also great. So it was really like a battle off stage, which I thought was really cool. I didn't watch all the sets. I just focused on those two players, and I think I watched a couple, like one or two other games overall. But it's cool. I really like these events because it knowing what's the RCS is gonna tells the non-EU players which ones to watch
I'm
out
actually
for.
I could tell. So you told me to watch Cone, and I did. I watched the grand finals, and I can tell that Cone is a player that if I start watching as many sets as possible, like I will just immediately get better. That's the type of obvious skill that Cone has on display in terms of like positioning. It was the biggest thing, an advantage. Also the edge guards, but like the positioning in the edge guards to keep the pressure on. And I do want to check out this matchup specifically. I didn't. I shouldn't. I should. Okay. I was like, that's a crazy thing to say.
Yeah. He did a really good job in this set of just doing a very good job of positioning himself around like Dia's threat range, then abusing Claren's
it seems unique because like the way that Clarence say you're supposed to play this matchup is like you have to camp. Like the only leverage, like Rano does what Rano does to fast fallers, like he edge guards you and he throws you and tech chases you. And so the only solace in this matchup really for Claren, other than this, you can push any button you want, is Rano can't get in on you if you don't want him to. So you kind of have to like Uber camp, which is honestly the sad reality for a lot of the high level Claren matchups.
Yeah.
But it looks like Cone is really trying to scrap and get in there. So I'll do some watching of this, but it's great to see some of these players at Supernova. I'm excited.
Yeah, it should be fun to watch overall. Not the only Hispanophone event over the past 2 weeks. We also had Smash Factor in Mexico. Where Spargo just kind of dominated with the exception of Grand Finals, which went Game 5, which I think was the only set I watched for this. Or no, I watched a couple. I watched Mr. R Lucio as well.
Yeah, I watched a couple.
Good to see Mr. R coming in the top. Spargo expectedly taking the whole thing. Do you have any other thoughts on this one?
Not really. It really did feel like the first, I guess, major that was like I was like, oh, this is like a side event, which
Yeah.
makes sense. I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. It's honestly mostly because Smash Factor is so huge for Smash. It's very quickly in the past few years just become one of the best global events to attend. It's free, by the way, if you didn't know. It's a
Oh, wow.
it's a free tournament. So it was I mean, Spargo just won. You know, he just turned it
Yeah.
on. He dropped these 2 games, reverse 3-0'd in the grand finals to Mr. R. Saddest top 10 Mr. R moments, I guess. I don't know. Would have been cool if he won. Then I would have actually had to watch everything like with intent. But
Yeah.
I just kind of had Spargo beasting on people in the background while I went about my day. I was like, okay, yeah. It's looking great. And I thought, wow, Spargo's in great form for Evo. And honestly, he was, but we'll talk about that later. And by later, I mean, you want to get into it right now after you're done getting all that mad goop out of your place?
I got gunk
Getting mad
everywhere.
goop everywhere?
I got gunk all over the
Okay, that's
place.
gross.
Sorry. Let me grab water real quick before we move on to Evo. We'll do a
So
quick
quick
BRB.
BRB, we'll be back. Oh, Gary. I don't know if the stream can see me right now.
Did it change source? 1, go.
Welcome
back.
back. We're back from your regularly scheduled spork break, and it is time to talk about the crown jewel of R2CS at this point in time. It was Genesis. Say goodbye because it is Evo's time to shine. We will be back. Rivals 2 at Evo on the main stage next year and for the 4 years after that. It is going to happen.
We don't. I know this is the place where you come for your information, obviously, but that's not confirmed.
Right. Okay. It's not
that's
officially
a Mender bug
confirmed.
guarantee.
It's not officially confirmed, but I got some guys on the inside, but it's not officially confirmed. So like whatever, you know, you just you do what you have to do. But it's time to talk about Evo, the tournament of the summer, undoubtedly. Let's start how we always do, most of the time, with our first place finish, shall we?
Yeah. Let's talk about the one and only Plup, because he damn did it again.
Oh my god,
he did it again.
I was a believer.
Even more dominantly, he lost 1 game instead of 4, like he did at Genesis.
Yeah,
and it was, we knew Plup was gonna be good. I thought more people would be able to put up a fight.
Nope.
But no.
Nope, not the case.
It was only Stango, and just because he got to play Zetter into Orcane.
Yeah, he won off a counter pick and then got put to sleep. I would like to say that I am a Plup believer. I am an executive manager of the Plup Club, and I believed the whole time. You can go back to the Evo Preds, and everyone will be like, "Man, but we haven't seen him play since Genesis," and I'd be like, "He's gotten better. Trust me, he's gotten better and better." I mean, obviously. He did indeed. Let's talk about his, I think maybe the most interesting part of this run, other than him being like a lot better than everyone, is his devious trio of characters. Who can you even play into Plup? Right? I want to say like Clarin, if you know the Olympia matchup, which Spargo didn't, so it didn't work out.
Like maybe Zetter would be fine.
That's true.
I don't know. So he mostly played Maple and Orcane with this single game, the single set of Olympia. And I think these are the top 3 characters in the game. I know a lot of other people don't have Maple that high, which I think is crazy. But I'll you know, whatever for them. But we've seen a lot of Olympia here at Evo, and Plup looked great. And what it just impressed me so much is that like at Genesis he was very fundamentally sound. He like didn't rely on like really abusing or getting like that creative with the characters, I guess is a way of putting it. Or but he just like he knew what was strong about them. He made like good use of it, all while having insane movement and spacing and the stuff we expect from him. And here, I feel like he definitely leveled up his depth of his characters in terms of how they play, and he looked so good and so like well practiced on all 3. It was extremely impressive, and makes me feel like, oh, he's just a tier above everyone else.
I struggle. I hesitate to say above. It's just hard. I mean, he's the best right now. I would never say that he is not the best Rivals player in the world right now, but I do.
He's at least half.
I don't want to say he's dodging, but I feel like if he went to like a tournament every 2 months, then people might be able to play catch up a little bit harder. I mean, we don't know the reason for his low attendance despite being the best player in the world, right? Other than like maybe he just feels like it. I don't even know. I don't know how this guy gets money. He's not sponsored. He doesn't enter Melee anymore. He enters 2 Rivals events a year. I don't know how this guy makes a living.
He entered like 2 Melee events this year.
Sure.
He's even.
I guess so. But that's not making up for
but he enters. Never mind.
I don't know. He's a fascinating guy. He is a privilege to watch on the sticks, is incredibly creative, just has that understanding of the game now.
Yeah, he really does. It seems
Yeah.
like he like knows how to make the game like work for him. It feels like,
Yeah.
you know, he's not like trying to overcook stuff. He's doing what's really really good, making it work. I forget what I was gonna say. I really expected Cake Assault to put up more of a fight.
Yeah.
He put up, despite not getting any games. I feel like the sets was way more competitive than Genesis was, but maybe I'm just thinking of the 3-0 at Grands. Because you know, he 3-2 winners finals
Yeah.
at Genesis. Plup did. Against Cake. But I feel like Cake had a lot more going for him. There's just like a couple big mistakes, and I made a whole video about how insane Maple's edge guarding could be versus Forsburn, which is like just he didn't go for edge guards at Genesis.
Yeah. He didn't need it.
And so that really made it so like even though everything was competitive, when Plup got Cake off stage, he almost always died or took a lot of percent or was then forced into a corner.
Yeah.
So it wasn't great overall. I also think Cake wasn't quite in his peak form, which he was at Gommel, at least by the end.
Yeah.
So there's a world where it could be more competitive, but Plup just looked not like he looked, I'll say half a tier better, because I mean he really did feel
no,
like
he looked a cut. He looked a sub above. Like it's for sure. What makes me like thinking about Cake's form is like the set right before this, Cake Sandstorm was a complete
oh my
thrashing.
god, yeah.
It just did unreal, like the type of thing you look at and you go, oh, I was never ever going to win this against this guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first stocks of those games went 8% taken by Cake, then 5, then 4 in each of the 3 games.
Because there were only 3 games. Because holy shit! But like I was watching that and I was watching it back like yesterday. I was like, damn, you know, Cake is in peak form right now. He's really like everything looked incredible. And then we get to this winners finals and it's not just that he lost, because like you're allowed to lose to Plup. I'll say it. I'll be brave and say that is a fine loss to have. But like there were a couple self-destructs and a couple mistakes in places where maybe you expect him to have that extra edge that could have been the difference maker.
The 2 missed wavelands,
the double missed waveland is so sad. It's like,
and like never something you'd expect in a Cake Assault. Now every time I miss a waveland, I call it the Cake Assault.
Really? That's crazy.
And
every time I miss a waveland, I'm gonna call it the Gary now. That's your legacy. Okay. So have fun with that. But let's talk about Stango. There's a lot to talk about Stango. He's perhaps
Stango beat Cake Assault.
He's the sweetheart of the tournament. I'll say it. I'll have to call it how it is. That is Sandstorm.
I didn't timestamp it correctly.
We can talk about Stango.
By that I mean at all. Stango overcoming his 0-10 record against Cake Assault when it mattered most. Coming in, getting the dub here at Evo. This set was, I feel like Cake always started each game really hot. And then he died to all of Olympia's awesome kill confirms.
Had some bullshit, dude. Up air, up B, goddamn. That is good.
Come on, man. Up air, up B, up tilt, up B, down tilt, up B. Fucking whatever, dude.
Whatever you want. Olympia's really strong right now, man. Olympia is very strong right now.
What is this, Maple?
It wasn't just the Olympia though for Stango. We saw the Zetterburn appearance in grand finals, you know, managed to take the only game
specifically against the
off of Plup in the whole tournament before getting swiftly counterpicked and dispatched.
And he apparently has not been like practicing Zetter. It's just been Olympia Crag. And I was so impressed by like how it feels like his Zetter hasn't like skipped a beat. It still looked really, really good and was enough to take a game off Plup, which no one else could do. So best Zetter in the world, I guess.
Maybe.
But yeah, he did go quite a bit of Crag, quite a bit of Olympia. I was pretty... His Crag left a bit to be desired. His Olympia felt really, really strong.
Yeah.
Where
What are you looking
Hang on,
for?
let me find. I want to find his set against ZB.
Yeah.
Because despite beating Cake, his most impressive set to me was his. Here we go. One against ZB. I
Okay.
thought the way he was playing this, took one game with Crag, two with Olympia. I thought, I think except game 5, everything but game 5, I was impressed with. I thought he was just playing. Hey, it's such a good game, like top to bottom. Everything felt like relatively clean for a matchup that is normally quite dirty. There was also a very hilarious moment on Air Armada, which I must play through.
Yeah. You told me this before I watched the set. You were like, "Man, Stango is playing lights out against ZB," and I watched the set, and
it was not lights out.
I didn't really see it,
but I thought he was playing really well.
But
I guess I contrasted it to the Spargo set, I guess, the most, which was so dirty and scrappy,
right,
and gross,
right. And actually, I wonder about that because that might be a Spargo thing, but also no, it's a Stango play. It's a Stango thing. Stango plays very scrappy all the time. But I watched this set, and honestly, I was way more impressed with how ZB played. I'm not even gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah, so we see this. This is a 0 to death from ZB here, using primarily only rock.
It's so cool.
But yeah,
it's so cool. Like I thought ZB honestly played better. Played a little bit better over the course of this set, and Stango squeaked it out as he tends to have done. It really like
he does play the rat.
It put me on like maybe I need to fill out an apology form, I think is what I'm getting at, because I didn't think Stango was of this caliber to consistently take these wins. Like I was like, yeah, I know he could beat ZB, but it's like probably like 50-50. And like it was. Like, yeah, he could be full stream, but like it'll be close. Like full stream's looking really good. And I was like, yeah, he could beat Spargo, but like I don't know. So I think Spargo's like a cut above him. And then like all of that silenced, especially with the win over Cake. I was like, oh, Stango could play. Stango could have won this tournament if Plup wasn't there. So it really, I loved this stock as well. It's one of my, wait, did I lie to you? Maybe it looked like a similar stock, but it was really, I need to fill in my Stango apology form. I was unfamiliar with his game.
I guess so.
I didn't know he had this in him. And I think but here's my worry. He also had a generational lights out performance at Genesis, and then after Genesis kind of lost that spark for me. And I think largely that's because of maybe the lack of like, you know, the offline majors are kind of few and far in between, and he doesn't like Wi-Fi, so it's hard to really see him, but he's really coming out to play for these big ones. Do you think there's any reason to be worried that he's gonna dip once again?
He might, but I think he'll be back no matter what.
Okay.
So I'm not concerned personally. I think he's got what it takes to like keep being the best, or at the top level at the very least, while playing whatever character he thinks he should be playing right now.
Yeah. I would say if I am less worried, which I am not as worried, it would be because of Olympia being out and released and looking really nice. She might catch a nerf, a stray bullet, but I don't think the core of her is never going away. Man, Spargus, young Spargus, the holy. Yeah, so I would be worried for that.
Stango's set against full stream. Because he started with the Crag,
dude,
and it didn't look good at all.
This pissed me off. It looked bad. Let me say it how it is. Yes. It looked terrible. It is the worst I've seen Stango's Crag. The worst I've seen Stango play, like maybe ever. Like
everything was so.
I was genuinely baffled that after game 1 he stayed on Crag for game 2. It made no sense to me.
Yeah.
And then
he switched to the Olympia, and it was. To use the phrase you've been using a couple times already, it looked lights out at that point.
Yeah,
it just didn't feel
He
close
just
at
turned it
all. I felt
on.
like
I
full
was
stream
like,
could not find the answer, and
actually pissed me off. I couldn't believe that was a possibility. And I mean, I imagine what a force at play was. Maybe it's not a matchup that full stream is like maximally prepared for, and that
yeah.
led to Stango being able to control like way more than you would against maybe an Edelus who is like hard counterplaying. So maybe that's why he was hesitant to pull it out. He was like, I don't really like how this plays out against a player of full stream's caliber, and then he ran him over. He absolutely ran him over.
Yeah,
It was crazy, man. It's crazy. It
was
wasn't
pretty
what
impressive.
was it game 4 that was like last hit really close?
I don't
I remember there was
recall.
an easy world where full stream takes the set and it's a different top 8 completely. Spargo gets second.
So we got
So,
to last stock.
yeah.
Maybe it was game 5.
Oh, I mean, that was the last stock. It wasn't
No, game
game
5
5
was dominant.
Game 5 wasn't close. Yeah. Okay, so maybe not as close as I thought, but still, I mean, in the grand scheme, when you go like last stock in Edelus Olympia, it was possible. And like this, it pissed me off. We were doing our watch party, and I was like, we watched game 1. I was like, you need to switch right now, bro. It's not going to happen. You need to switch to Olympia right the fuck now. And then he didn't, and he got destroyed. And then he did, and he farmed. It was so confusing. I was like, oh my god, I wanted him to lose for the rest of the night because of it. And then he got fucking second. So I don't know. That's
Yeah, I suppose so.
about him. It's his best quality, maybe. So let's go ahead and move on to our third place competitor. It is Cake Assault. And this was a tournament that was kind of, I think a lot of people will be disappointed in how he played. Like losing to Stango for the first time in a tournament of this caliber doesn't feel great. Probably not
in
great.
a tournament, period. First time was into Stango.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I meant. Losing to Stango for the first time and having it be at Evo instead of like,
gotcha.
some other like fucking Zeekly. No shade, but they're different. Actually,
they're
not so different. Let's be real.
Low key, the Zeeklies are stacked.
The Zeeklies are harder than Evo. But like, I think it's easy to be disappointed in how Cake played, maybe getting 3-0'd by Plup in a fashion that was pretty uncharacteristic, as well as losing to Stango for the first time. But honestly, if anything, I think this is pretty par for the course for Cake Assault. It definitely, him getting third and not second makes it super clear that Plup is number 1 right now. I think
100%.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, he would need to take 2 games off Plup for me to not confidently say Plup is the best player, is our number 1 player, but he just is. This is the first time Cake's gotten third or lower than second in like an offline event, I think since Battle of BC, where he lost to Marlon and Beastly.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since we've seen him below number 2. But yeah, Stango closed it out. He still looked great in the majority of his games. Like here against Sandstorm, he looked absolutely insane. Even against Plup, like I was saying, despite it being 3-0, there were some uncharacteristic mistakes, but he still looked good. He looked like he had adapted to Plup's play style and was playing the game, but kind of got like not matchup checked. Is that matchup checked? He knows how to play against Maple, but Maple's just can bully Forsberg.
It's not a matchup check. That's just the game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm fucking dying thinking about the commenter who said that Cake needs to switch off Forsberg.
Dude, maybe get the center out for Maple. Maybe he keep that in the back pocket.
Oh my god.
Cake Assault Galvan win.
Cake Assault Gavin. Like, oh my god. I don't know. He's not gonna switch. He doesn't have to. He's always been the type of player that to make these matchup work. And like we said, like if you're really this Stango thing, it was just like this Stango thing, a loss. I'm shrugging it off. I'm already invalidating the win. Is like it's on the day. Like you're still 10-1.
Yeah.
Oh, goodbye, Gary.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, the camera wasn't really working anyway, so that's
I
fine.
just thought it wouldn't overheat.
I think it's on the day. I think that Cake is still going to be looking fine. And like we said, if you really want to seriously entertain that he needs to be playing another character for Maple or for Plup, it's just like
Yeah.
who? Because you can't
would he
counterpick
play?
Plup right now because he wins game 1 and then he counterpicks you and you lose eventually. So
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
I think he could make some improvements enough to I don't know like how much innovation can happen in the recovery game with 4s.
Yeah.
Because that really feels like that's like far and away my least favorite part of playing him. It's just how bad his recovery can feel sometimes if your opponent's edge guarding aggressively enough.
For sure.
I don't think Cake's gonna lose to Stango again in the future. In the near future.
In the near future.
Not ever. In the near future. Because he's always been one to come back stronger. And again, he's 10-1 now against him. So I'm not terribly concerned.
But I also don't think Stango's the type of player you can guarantee again. Like when Cake lost to Beastly, I was like, he's never losing to Beastly again. Like so free, like Beastly will never beat him again.
And then he quit the game.
So I was right. But I think Stango's on a different level where it's like you do your prep, you have to play the game in the moment. You can't just like do enough prep and be good enough to simply not lose. Can
we talk about how Cake just starts mashing here?
Dash attack.
He gets him on the platform.
Down tilt, Cake pop.
Hang on, give it a sec. Yeah. I remember noticing this in the moment too. Where it was just like, why is he just doing all those hitboxes?
Oh, dude,
right here.
Dude, what the hell? Yo, chill.
Shield grab.
That was
like,
a lot of moves.
He doesn't do that.
That was a lot of moves. He doesn't do that many moves so fast like that and have them all whiff.
I love Jet.
Yeah.
Shadowhawk.
Holy moly. Yeah. So I mean,
yeah,
Cake's looking good still. He had this falter. We still gotta figure out Plup. Like if someone's gonna take down Plup, it's gotta be Cake, right? Cake's in line. You know what I mean? Who else is getting through him right now? So
yeah,
I don't even know when we're seeing Plup again. We have no clue. We have absolutely no clue. Which is part of the fun, part of the mystery. When he comes out, it'll be a incredible time. Let's go ahead and move on though to our 4th place finisher. It is Marlon, aka Kusi, was taken. Playing a lot of Raster and Orcane as per usual at this event, rocking this, I'll just say it, this new Raster palette I haven't seen him use before. That is
the retro one he wasn't really using.
Yeah, it's just like, why would you play this skin? Because there's better ones. I don't know. I think highly of Raster skins, but let's talk about the actual let's talk about the actual gameplay in terms of what's going on. Marlon actually
let's talk about his path,
right?
First and foremost,
let's talk about
because he lost to Recupid in round 1 pools, a PNW Zetter, and then that messed up all of the rest of the bracket because then he got to play. No, it's not a Mickey Mouse bracket, but he did play 2 fleets to qualify for top 8.
Relax. No, go back. Look.
3-2 Ion was pretty crazy.
It's Dakpo?
He beat Stro, Mata, Dakpo.
Yeah.
It was an insane bracket path that he had to go through. I guess I'm just a little upset because he messed up all of my predictions because he played Ion for fucking 17th, which he almost lost to and had a cringe ass pop off. But that's besides the point.
That's neither here nor there.
That's neither here nor there.
That is.
He had an insane path to get to there, and he made it to top 4, giving us the same players in top 4 as Genesis, which is really interesting.
That's true.
I don't have too many thoughts on his gameplay exactly. I didn't honestly spend too much time watching. Marlon's games back.
I wish we could see the Recupid set. I wish it was recorded. Truthfully, that's one I would really love to dig into. But man, I love when a top seed gets upset really early and then
Yeah.
Because like I think I was saying this during the co-stream, but it's one of my favorite parts about watching these insane events is it's like there's a wild bull running loose, except the bull is changing what bull it is every set. Because just because Recupid beats Marlin doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be able to hold on to that newly acquired seed. So immediately actually lost it to Sawstep, and then Sawstep lost it to Sandstorm. It's like, but then Sandstorm took it over full stream to make winner side top 8, and it opens up the bracket for a lot of people who otherwise, like, you know, maybe Sandstorm wouldn't have made top 8 if not for this. Probably would have lost to Marlin. I think would definitely be projected. I mean, did lose to Marlin in the top 8 in a game 5.
That's true.
Was it a reverse 3-0? I remember being sad about it, but I don't know if that.
I think it was. It was.
Yeah, it was, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All I remember from the set is it just kind of looked like Sandstorm like took his feet off the pedal.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any more thoughts on Marlin.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back about like gameplay, and it was pretty standard, which again makes me wonder, how are we losing to Recupid?
I have no idea.
When you're playing like Marlin, I don't understand. It's one question I did have is like, do you think that we will ever again see Marlin playing at his full potential?
Oh,
because I think that it is pretty obvious his gameplay is being hindered by a lot of social emotional issues.
Yeah.
It's been, as well as like personal stuff, like he's been playing well, he's easily gets sick really easily.
I don't know. I think he hasn't even been like playing worse, but I think he's just hasn't been able to keep up with how fast so many other players have been improving.
I think it's the difference maker. Like, I don't know. Do you remember back after the suspension when Marlin won Frosty Faustings, and I think everyone, at least me, I was just kind of like, oh, this guy's just gonna beat everyone forever.
No, not really, because Frosty Faustings, he beat Bio.
No, I know it wasn't like the event to look out for. But I can't help but feel like even at Riptide last year, Marlin swept through that shit. I just remember feeling early on in the game that Marlin was going to be our number 1, and I wasn't thrilled, but I'm also not thrilled that I wonder when the next time, if ever, we're going to, in my opinion, see him playing at that top level caliber instead of losing in round 1 pools and then like having to claw back and then losing to Stango in one of the most hilarious sets of all time. Truthfully, I don't know. It never feels like he should be finishing this low, which is 4th, which is crazy to say, but
I disagree. I have not really been high on Marlin like since, I guess, Battle of BC, but even then it was scrappy. He like won like the Hungry Games, he won the first Evo qualifier, but I feel like since then I've never been impressed or even that like hopeful. I mean, I wouldn't be anyways.
Sure.
I wouldn't be hopeful for Marlin to do well regardless, but I haven't been seeing those signs. Like you got like 4th at CEO or Combo Breaker, one of those two.
I forget which one. Actually, didn't he? Wait, did he get 3rd at CEO? Losing to Sophie?
Maybe he did. He might have. I know he got 3rd at 1. He got 4th to Ant at 1. I forget which.
That might have been Combo Breaker. And then what did he get at Gommel? 5th? You got 5th at Gommel?
I think so. Losing to Spargo and Cake. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You got 5th at Gommel.
Yeah,
it's I think I'm also reminiscing on when Raster was broken. Like when I'm remembering Riptide, I'm just remembering like, oh my god, like the no sour spot, like incredible disjoint down tilt that you can just run around and do whatever and then come up from her. But you know, it is what it is. Maybe we'll see a resurgence. Maybe we won't. Time will tell. Let's go ahead and move on to our 5th place finishers, starting off with, I want to start off actually with the man on the screen right here, Mr. Sandstorm. I love Sandstorm. I'm a big
you're a dark
fan.
horse. You said did you have him getting 9th?
I had him getting 9th, and you were like, "That's crazy." He got 5th.
Yeah, because he was gonna have to play Marlin, but then he didn't. and then he showed up against a dominated full stream in this.
Oh
set.
yeah.
And then got dominated against Cake, and then
which
lost to Marlin.
Also, now that I think about it, actually incriminates Stango even more, because Sandstorm packed up full stream with the Olympia, and Stango was like, "Nah, I'm gonna play some Crag. I'm gonna play some Crag."
I don't know. I have no idea why.
Whatever. I love Sandstorm. I can't. He is. It fascinates me how good he is. It really does, because Brawlhalla is not like other platform fighters. It's just not. Like, when we talk about people coming from all different games, like it's incredible. The top 8 had so many different competitors. The top 4, right, had a Rivals player, Brawlhalla player, alt player, and melee player. But like, all the Smash games really share.
The top 4 no had PM.
What?
Right? At here?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was a Stango was PM.
Did I say top 4? I meant the top 8 winners side.
8?
Yeah, the top 8 winners side was all from different games. My bad.
Yes.
I messed up my language there. But it's like all the Smash games and PM kind of share the same DNA. Brawlhalla is really different. And Sandstorm plays it on keyboard, and he plays this game on keyboard. And like the understanding and mastery over the advantage state, as well as the unique like neutral game with all the different forces at play, like it impresses me. It really does. I'm so happy that we have Sandstorm playing our game, truthfully.
I think it's really cool, and it just speaks to the whole theme of Rivals, of like unifying the genre, or like connecting the genre. I really hope Sandstorm doesn't like take this loss as like, I'll just go back to Brawlhalla. I hope he means like, I have so much left to learn this game, and wants to continue to take it seriously.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I think that would be awesome.
His losses were strange. If you want to talk about, so Cake Assault, losing to Cake Assault, there was no chance. We talked about that. There was no chance. It was one of the most dominant sets I've ever seen. He's opened up top 8, I think, like with the 0 to death. It was unreal. There was just back to the drawing board, buddy. Sorry. But against Marlin, super winnable. If not, I think Sandstorm should have won that and maybe squandered the advantage.
Yeah.
I guess you can say that about any reverse 3-0, but it really felt like it watching back that set. So I hope it's a learning experience. I hope Sandstorm continues to compete and it keeps it pushing. Olympia is a really strong character in the meta right now. You know, so the only positive signs for Sandstorm. And I told you so. I'll say that.
Yeah,
I'm a Sandstorm believer. Have been.
If we want to talk real quick, I had my Saint Pat as my dark horse. Dude, I wouldn't be able to find him. He didn't make top 24. I'm not gonna be able to find him. I don't know.
He's in Cake Assault's pool.
Right. He got 33rd, which I think he was seated 32nd.
Yeah.
So unlucky for me.
No,
lost the 3-legged dog.
Third.
And Cake.
Gengar lost to Mario.
That is disappointing for me.
Some plumbers out here. Will be real. Holy.
This set was on stream over, like, I can't remember what it was. It's from one of the winners qualifiers for top 24, and it was like the most insane decision ever. But let's digress. Anything else on Sandstorm?
No, he looks cool. I like him, man. And 5th place, man. It's all about me today. Some of my favorite competitors, because our other 5th place is Spargo, the Clarin extraordinaire. Just yesterday is number 5 in the world for Ultimate, and getting 5th place here looks like he might be number 5 in the world for Rivals as well. I mean, we'd have to really talk about it. Real quick aside, sure. The number 1 ult player in the world right now is 15 years old. Like, in case you didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah. His name was Dormigi. He plays Min Min.
That's crazy.
He's kind of insane, and he's 15.
Who does he play?
Min Min.
Min.
Right. From ARMS.
From hit game.
When are we
ARMS.
going to get an ARMS player in Rivals that does well? All right. Well,
So Spargo, his top 8 performance wasn't the best
Yeah.
from him. He had to play 2 Olympias, which it seems is a problem for him at the current moment.
Yeah.
Just lack of experience, I think, in that matchup. So that from that respect, it didn't look great, but he had a good set against B-Bats to qualify for top 8, was it?
Yes.
That's
That's correct.
I want to see if I can. I don't think I had that pulled up, but I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick.
I can speak to Spargo's Olympia problem a little bit. Spargo is, I think, the type of player that once he figures out what he's supposed to do or what he can do about a certain thing, it really, he internalizes it and becomes really good at it pretty immediately. The problem being then for Olympia that Plup and Stango were able to lay the pressure on in a way that I think it's pretty clear Spargo hasn't played against. At least not extensively. I could tell that there was Olympia experience based on the combos he was doing, because Olympia combos are very specific. Like a lot of the up throw neutral Bs are just something that you probably wouldn't go for unless you knew about it and like had done it and could do it. But I think that experience is coming from ranked, and I think that the Olympias he's playing on ranked aren't putting on the pressure quite like Plup, you know? And so it makes it so that he's discovering a lot of new problems he has to solve here, which just it wasn't really in the cards. Like I think Spargo was playing actually very, I was gonna say very, very well. He's playing well. He was playing pretty good. He was playing very solid. And I think definitely could have gotten further if some things happened. Like if ZB beat Stango, I think Spargo could win that. If Full Stream beat Stango, I think Spargo could win that. It was really like I believe he had the power to go further, if not for the Olympias, but it's part of the game. She's a very strong character right now. It's super doable for Claren. It's not even I'm not even like doomering. Like it's just experience.
You just need to
he
know
knows
what you're
it.
doing.
He knows it. Yeah, he knows it. So
I don't think I have anything out. You're the Claren guy. I always defer to you. When there's a Claren player to be talked about.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, not really much. He looked great against B-Bats. Looked great against Actually, I don't think another Spargo set got streamed other than the B-Bats and then the top 8s. So. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it didn't. So we really have to go off. But like I said, I thought like case by case, like situation by situation, he was playing pretty standard, which I think is pretty well and pretty tricky and hard to play against. And then was just getting edged out by the Olympias, being put in situations where he was like, oh, I don't know what to do, not only in the situation, but like how to prevent the situation from occurring. Was just clearly something he didn't know how to do. And Spargo loves to shield, like we've talked about it, and Olympia loves to when the opponent shields. Olympia likes that. So that's all I really have to say. He'll be back. He'll be stronger. You know.
Excellent.
Cool.
That moves us on to our 7th place finishers. One of whom's on screen right now, but I'm actually want to talk about Full Stream first.
I forgot Billy top-8'd. I literally forgot.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. There's a Full Stream set. I think I had in here that I need to find again. I found it.
Against 2.
So against Sophie.
Right, dude.
Because Full Stream, I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't bring up Full Stream in our predictions video, because I'm a big Full Stream fan, and I just found out the other day that he's from my damn state, and I just didn't know that. But regardless, I just thought like, oh, he can't beat Sophie. It's just not happening. And then he 3-0'd her.
Yeah.
And nearly beat Stango to get 5th, but didn't quite. He beat out Zeus to Goose in an off-stream set. Well, it actually did have a stream thanks to the winner, but I can't control it. Streaming on the Everything app.
Beautiful.
Beautiful stream we get to see. We also had Sophie.
Can you DM this to me right now? I think you did, and
I already
maybe
did,
but okay. Thank you.
But whatever.
I appreciate that. You did. I didn't watch it. And now I'm like, oh, I need to watch that. 100%.
So he had a tough path. He lost to Sandstorm, which we already talked about. And
Yeah.
Stango also lost to 2 Olympias.
Yeah.
But I was impressed. It was cool to see him at the top as he tends to be. Anytime he enters, he got 9th at Genesis. He got 3rd in the first Evo qual. I don't think he played in the second one. And then
I don't think so.
And then he got 7th here. So impressive from full stream. I like the Atlas. You don't, but that's whatever. Although he did hit the first clip you've ever reacted positively to that was from an Atlas, which is
it was
pretty
sick.
cool.
It was in game 1 of Stango.
Yeah.
I think it was the last stock. Honestly, I think it was the last.
I think it
stock in
was
the
as
first game.
well.
Pull it up, Jamie. Spin that shit. Yeah, it was after he dies here. So he's like gonna get edge guarded or something. Yeah, he just dies there.
Yeah, I get some by that down.
And he pulls on because this is sick, dude. Like this, like I don't know what to tell you. I tell it how it is. Edalis is an evil cheese ball, and also this combo is sick as fuck. This is so cool. It was absolutely so cool. The slide off immediate
it's
side
really
beat.
cool.
Oh, so sick, dude. So beast mode. I'm a big full stream fan. I'm a big Edalis hater, but I'm a full stream fan.
Yep.
He's an icon. He's a legend. He's a goat.
He is an icon.
So
we would have never gotten into this game were it not for his guide on Edalis.
Yeah, we owe him
game.
the DashBack.
We owe him the DashBack. Anyways, yeah, I think there's a world he could have gone further, but he just didn't have the answers against Olympia.
Yeah.
Which I do think is a tough matchup for Edalis.
Yeah.
I think she can really bully him in the neutral in the on-stage game, and then off-stage, it's like, okay, well, I mean, it's Edalis, so, you know.
Right.
But you want to talk about, you have anything else on full stream, or should we talk about Billy Bats?
Let's talk about Billy Bats real quick.
Let's talk about Billy Bats. The other set that happened over here against Sophie to qualify for top 8, which we didn't really get to see much of.
Right.
Just the end. So I think I had him getting 3rd, which was I guess a little ambitious, but I didn't think he would have to play Marlin in lowers, which he did end up having to, and the Orcane Fleet matchup is a little messed.
It can be tough.
But I think this is still a very solid performance from B-Bats overall.
I would agree, yeah. Especially it was on stream, was a Billy's reverse 3-0 over Zeus.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was really impressive. That was really impressive. It was very sad for me to see as a Zootagoo's enjoyer that like it's just gotta hurt to get reverse 3-0'd for 9th. That shit sucks.
I don't think he's too pressed about it though. I think he still passes on expectations getting 9th.
I was pressed about it, so maybe put that in your pipe and drink it, you know?
Yeah.
So but like very impressive from Billy. I remember like a lot of these games were close too. Like, look at this. This is incredibly
Game
Zeus
4.
favorite, I would say, and then gets caught out by a stray nair on the platform, and from there is gonna get edge guarded. So, man, Billy, tight as ever.
Really
Definitely on the up. Even though like underplaced the seed technically, right? This wasn't Billy like 5th seed, got 7th
seed.
What are you gonna do? You played Marlon.
You had to play Marlon for
sucks. So Ion played him for 17th. Could be worse, you know.
Yeah, definitely. I think very good stuff from Billy, and especially because he wasn't supposed to be here, and then he won the Evo qualifier, got to come in.
That's true.
Gets top 8 at Evo, got it, and he looked like, you know, when we got to the end, the ceremony with the medals and stuff, he looked pretty happy.
It's happy to be there.
So,
That's nice.
I glad to see B-Bats showing up in the top 8, representing the fleet. After his brethren, Mystery Soul, did not quite qualify.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of character diversity in the top 8. There's only only repeat was like the secondary Olympias, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
it was cool. Everyone pretty much everyone had a different main.
Yep.
There was just the Olympias all around. I would say Stango's Olympia main for sure, but at this point. Should we talk about our 9th place guys?
Yeah, I mean, we touched on a few of them. Obviously, Zeus on the screen right now got reverse 3-0'd for 9th.
Yeah, Zeus. I did the interview with him a little bit ago. Ended up losing to full stream after losing to B-Bats. in the two pools.
Yeah.
Took a win over Elkies 3-1, which the Elkies set, I think I have pulled up here. This was a really fun set to watch. These two play so fast. I think did you just play Crag for one? Yeah, you played Crag game 1. We also got the face reveal. I think technically, actually, he had a face reveal at Dan's Wedding Bash.
You cutie patootie.
But yeah, this is cutie patootie. Expectedly so.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Honestly.
But he had a great run. He talked in the interview I did with him. He was like, he'd be happy to get 30 or get top 32. And then he ends up getting 9th, gets some good wins in there. Very good stuff. Elki's 13th, a little sad for me, but she's waiting for Galvan, is all.
She's waiting for Galvan. Anything else would have been an overplacement, or like overperformance, I mean.
Yeah, and Mystery Soul also getting 9th, who unfortunately had to play Marlin as well.
No. So sad because
the Iron game was for 13th, not 17th.
Oh, well, what do you know?
That feels better.
We were. It feels a little bit better. Still kind of sucks.
Yeah, a little better.
Mystery Soul. We feel good because Mystery Soul beat Stango.
Yeah,
early on, right? We didn't even talk about Stango's path, right?
That's true. Do you want to? Because while we're talking about Mystery Soul, yeah, we were like, I think Mystery Soul is gonna take it over Stango. And he's a 3-0. Wish we could have seen that like on stream.
Yeah.
And then who did Stango have to play from there? Oh, he just goes through loser's side. But this is top 24. Yeah, Stango beat Vibe 3-0, Pikmon 3-0, and then ZB 3-2. So those are pretty good wins. Who did he play? Who did he play? No, never mind. I was gonna wonder who
did he go for Pikmon? I don't know.
Yeah, or Crag. So a good 3-0 Vibe is pretty impressive. But yeah, we expected Mystery Soul beating Stango. We didn't expect his having to beat Marlin to get top 8. I think we both had him in the top 8.
Yeah, I think I had Mystery Soul predictions 5th, which is like,
yeah, I think I had him at 7th.
Yeah.
But I think not a bad performance by any means. I forget what he was seeded, but I think he was below.
I think he was seeded 10th. I think he was seeded to get 9th, 10th or 11th.
Let me check. Regardless, I think I was happy with Mystery Soul's play here.
Yeah, he's got more to give, and Mystery Soul is truly waiting for Galvan.
I can't wait to see his Galvan.
Oh my god, it's gonna be the sickest shit of all time.
It's been a little bit since we've seen him because he's West Coast. He's Washington. I don't know.
Yeah, at these.
Hopefully, we get to see him in more when we get more West Coast events probably during the fall. But overall, I think pretty good. The other 9th place finisher was Sophie, which was a little bit of an underperformance. I think we have her set against Bio in here somewhere.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, got upset by Full Stream. Where is it?
Which it's just crazy that we didn't even think that that could happen.
Yeah, it's frankly embarrassing
for us.
Yes. In particular.
Yes.
Yeah. It's upsetting or embarrassing that we didn't consider it a possibility.
Not that she lost a Full Stream, but
she was playing pretty well. Had a personal issue come up before her set against B-Bats, which is unfortunate. But she's back. She'll be at a Riptide, or I think she's going to be at Collision as well.
I'm not sure. I think she wants to win Collision. She's fired up for Collision.
Honestly, 9th is maybe a bit of an underplacement, but at a tournament of this caliber, I went to all events. I would not be too upset.
Yeah, you gotta be happy about it. It's not gonna, like, if you're worried about it harming the rankings, I don't think it's gonna do that. I think she's still got some fine wins. Some all right losses to have on 2 players that are really up and coming, full stream, and not like up and coming in the sense we haven't seen them before, but like
coming player full.
They're on the upswing, is what I mean. They're playing better and better.
They're up. They're not. Never mind.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So Sophie, I'm excited to see more Sophie. I'm really. She's my favorite. She's one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
Love her. Let's. I want to talk about ZB a little bit because
Oh yeah.
I'm really sad ZB didn't
Ugh.
top 8. I'm actually really sad.
Mhm.
It's. I'm just gonna pull up the bracket for myself, guys, and see who did ZB lose to in winners. Do you remember? Was it Cake?
No. Who was it?
It was Cake. Yeah, 3-0. Got 3-0
Oh,
by
really?
Cake in the qual. Yeah, for top 8.
Right.
And then
Top 20.
dropped down and
Yeah.
lost a very tight, very entertaining game 5 set to Stango. He was hanging on by a
Yeah.
thread the whole time. It was really sad because I do think like ZB really has the Ditto fleshed out. I wouldn't say I don't know. Mastery is hard because like I've seen him lose this Ditto to average Alex, which is just like I don't know. Do with that information what you will. But he's really well versed in this matchup and in all of the shenanigans. And it
Yeah.
seems time and time again, maybe he has an Olympia problem like everyone else in the world. Losing out to this Olympia has some
Maybe the game has an Olympia problem.
possibly losing out to Ion as well. Actually, wait, did he beat Ion at this tournament? Or am I making that up? Who did Ion lose to in winners? Yeah, ZB 3-0'd Ion actually. So I'm lying out of my place. But I know has lost to Ion's Olympia in the past. Losing to Stangos here in a very close game 5. That was super winnable. Had some dominant fucking games in this set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say that I think he only played last time he played Stango's Olympia was at Smash Camp, and that was pre-patch Olympia. That was like a release.
Sure.
Um,
but like the
so
players are going to be worse.
Good,
though,
regardless, good for him to overcome.
Yeah.
I think ZB's been on the upswing. I think we've seen him come back into form, and it was a little disappointing to get 9th, not just in terms of placement, but like we know that he is top 8 capable, but like just it wasn't his day, or
and
it wasn't
oh my
his
god,
matchups.
are you kidding me? If we got to see like honestly any combination of that lower 7th match, because if he beat Stango, he would have gone on to play full stream.
Yeah,
for 7th, that would have been like giga banger set of the tournament. And if like also there's a world where Zeus could have beat full stream and we could have got Zeus ZB, like that was possible. It's just ZB's always
awesome to see Zeus get top 8.
Always great to have
get him on the big stage
in a top 8. It pretty much always increases the quality immediately.
Yeah.
So I was sad at the 9th. It's not anything crazy. Had some like lost to 2nd and 3rd for 9th. Your big whoop. It's tough out here. And ZB, you're right. ZB is definitely on the upswing. Definitely playing a lot better recently, I think, than maybe like 6 months ago or whatever. So
definitely want to keep an eye out for him as things progress.
Of course.
The last thing I would want to touch on, unless there's any other players you think are you want to mention here in 13th or below.
Nah.
I think it's just so stacked. There's a lot of good guys. And just take a quick look at the character composition. Top 48 here, 9 Crags, a lot of fleets, which was really interesting. She was the most played in top 24.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
I really like looking at the character breakdowns. I think it's just interesting to think about a lot more Orcanes than I expected, to be honest.
2?
The 5 in top 48.
Oh, in 48.
There were a lot of times where there's like 1 or 0 Orcanes.
Yeah.
I think people are realizing his strength now. We had Maya and Addy Solo, I believe, both made top 48.
Yeah.
Alongside Marlon, Least, and some others. Medalists. It's nothing really to take away other than noticing a lot of fleets, which is interesting. She's an underrepresented character for a while, but she is good now.
She's good in this meta right now. Like she struggles with Orcane, but
yes,
that's kind of the only like real struggle I think for her. She's pretty good right now. Pretty good. All right, man. That is Evo. That's all we wanted to talk about for Evo. What a banging event. I hope to see it return, which I'm contractually obligated to say because I secretly know that it will be returning and that it will be a main game next year. And they're gonna Rivals 2 is gonna be on the main stage, and then they're gonna have Workshop as a side extended lineup, and that's gonna have its own sort of thing going on. You know what I mean? You're hearing it here first. I can see your expression, even though your cam's dead and I can't see it, but I can feel it. I understand what
That's good.
going. Yeah. So
Let's talk about
Man.
Supernova.
looking ahead this weekend, actually ongoing currently as we
Yeah,
squeak.
I think it started about half an hour ago.
Yeah, started about half
Rivals
an
on
hour
singles.
ago. Supernova. Yay!
Supernova. We're not gonna do
Man.
the same like draft our top 8 like we did for Evo. It was a little more stacked, but
Yeah.
I'm excited for this event because we got a couple players didn't make Evo. Ant's gonna be there. In particular, I'm looking forward to seeing his not Olympia, his ABSA. We got pretty stacked. We got the 2 EU reps, Nalax and Dia, coming in, who I think can definitely get some good upsets. I looked a bit at their bracket path in my stream that I did. This should be a banging event.
What do you see? What stands out to you looking at this graphic?
Looking at this graphic, BBATS 2 stands out a little bit.
Yeah.
But this didn't take Evo into account in terms of the seeding.
Yeah.
Regardless, I feel like it should just be Spargo seeded second,
it
right?
is higher anyway. I think it is for I wanted to say it was for like seeding, like bracket purposes when I was looking at it. But honestly, I don't remember. I don't think it would have mattered honestly that much if Spargo and
I don't think so either.
The other one swap place. It's whatever, man.
We get to see some fun matchups if the seeding is to be predicted. We're getting a Stanko GP rematch. Sad for me, we're getting an Elkies Spargo rematch.
Yeah.
Also, Elkies having to play Ditto against Yoda Cage is not a guarantee. Ant should be really good to watch against the strong one. But BBATS, Sandstorm should be banging. I don't know. This is not a stacked of an event, but it should be a fire.
It's pretty damn stacked.
Regardless,
can you go back to the seeding?
Pretty damn stacked. It's just comparing it to Evo. It's like
sure.
Whoa, but it is going to be there's going to be a lot of really good games.
Let me tell you what I see looking at this.
Yeah.
Firstly, one Claren in top 16. She fell off. She can't do it anymore. It's really quite sad. The end of an era. Secondly, Yoda Cage is 10 spots above Nalax. Excuse me, stupid alert.
Yoda Cage is good.
Yoda Cage is good, but Nalax is better. Nalax should be. I don't know. I would have Nalax. I would have Nalax out there. Like I would understand. I think Nalax should be.
I think you're a Yoda Cage doubter. I
know
Nalax
Yoda Cage.
Should be higher.
I watched Yoda Cage. He's like
okay.
He's fine.
They could play. I think
it's possible. Yeah.
If Nalax beats Toothbrush, aka Prince of Delaware. I mean, which he could. He's got a good Rado experience.
It's gonna be a weird one because like I think Hampolo is gonna look really good. He hasn't. I think so too. This is his first, other than like the Fusion majors, I guess. This is his first like big test tournament.
Yeah, I think so.
So 9th seed is pretty damn high.
Let's talk about Beastly seeded 10th.
What about it?
I feel like that's kind of low for how much kind of high for how much he's been playing. But I guess I don't know, because I think if he had like been playing more, he would have been higher. But he's just been like maining ult. So we'll see. Also, no Claren in the graphic. What? He's a Claren secondary. We know this.
Secondary. We know this.
It's
very obvious.
Low key Claren main. Dakpo 11th. I would love to see another Dakpo top 8. I think it's well within possibility.
Lucius
I had to play Marlon early in Evo. So
yeah. Dakpo did play well. Lucius fell off. I know that's not very controversial to say.
Yeah.
But was like
26.
Yeah, 26.
Yakinga just had a really good performance at Fusion.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I think he could go higher. He beat out our New England reps that took the trip down. Got second.
I think beat Hampolo at that event, if I'm not stupid.
I think so too. Yeah. He must have. Beat out Hampolo, lost to BBATS, I think, for second. So that should be exciting. We got Jorg. All eyes on Jorg.
All eyes are
32.
on Jorg. Upset incoming.
Upsetting. Who's he predicted to play?
Kakasol.
Where is? Oh yeah.
But in the round before,
Cake, and then where does he go? Has to play Musique. I think he's got that. Would have to play Yoda Cage. We'll see. Has to play Toothbrush or Nail Eyes. I don't know. Keep an eye.
That's
what
I'm
Jorg.
saying. It's like the caliber
Jorg.
of player. Like I really think anyone from probably 8th to like 27 could all like it's really competitive. Like, they can really beat each other.
Yeah.
Even like some players like Jorg you put up there. Shiv is playing really nice. I haven't seen Applewiz do like really well at a tournament, but he's a pretty consistent top 32er. It's who knows? This could be the one. That's what I think is like the level of play. The playing field is a lot more even across that middle top portion of the bracket. That's gonna make it unpredictable.
This is prime for upsets.
Of course,
it's so hard to predict. I think Evo was honestly like a little bit easier to predict.
For sure.
Up until you got to like the very, very top, then it's like these are even at the very, very top, honestly. Even though there were a couple upsets, it kind of leveled out by the end. Like people got around where you expected them to. But here it's like there's a lot of upsets potential. We do have the top 6 slot now streamed, which is nice. I'm so glad they made that adjustment. Very grateful to that. But that's not the only thing going on here at Supernova, because we also got a Rivals 2 crew battle.
Oh yeah,
Team Cake versus Team Stango, which I think that's so awesome.
Tonight, 7 p.m.
I love that it's these two facing off.
Yeah,
because they've got a very fun like adversarial friendship that's really enjoyable.
I need
from
the
viewer
Zetter
perspective.
Team, they do. I need the Zetter team from Stango. I need him drafting Beastly and Ham Polo, and I need them to turn up. How many? Like 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 2 teams of 5. And Liam, Cake's friend, who is actually like a behind the scenes merchant. I'm pretty sure Liam is like Cake's like a grind partner of Cake's, but
I
compete.
haven't heard of Liam before.
Doesn't really compete, so I don't know.
He has a Twitter now. He got a Twitter.
He does. It's someone linked it in the replies.
Yeah, Renzo. Shoutouts. Use code Renzo to support Rivals of
Use
Aether
code
II
BARKUP to support Renzo. Yeah,
indirectly.
Yeah. This is good.
This should be fun. I love the people they got together for this. We got Ant, B-Bats, Beastly, Elkies,
it's a good lineup.
Polo, Sandstorm, ZV, and then Liam. It's gonna be really, really,
high
really
key.
fun.
If whoever gets first pick, if they know it's good for them, they're drafting ZV like 100%. It's just not even close. So
it should be really fun. Dream team is Stango, Beastly, Hempolo, ZB,
Ant,
and Sandstorm. No, Sandstorm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the other team would be Ant, B-Bats, Elkies, Cake, and Liam. Okay. Fuck it. I think dude, Stango needs to first round pick Liam, bro. Like that's so aura.
That would be really good.
So aura. That would be sick.
I don't know. No matter what, this is gonna be super fun to watch.
Yeah, we will be recapping it on the next DashBack.
Oh yeah, I think it's really cool. We haven't gotten at majors these fun events. We don't even get doubles sometimes.
Yeah.
But Supernova Rivals has been like pretty decent at in the past. What are the bigger events, and namely like last year with Rivals 2 was pretty forward, and I think the future is just going to be even more prevalent as the game I think it continues to get popular. Supernova is the most entrants of any Rivals event ever, besides the online ones.
Yeah,
online coin box stuff.
Yeah, it's offline.
So really, really cool. I'm super looking forward to this. I don't think we're gonna get a co-stream for this, unfortunately.
It's a tough time slot, and I have a job, so
yeah,
sucks. But
with that,
let's move on.
We go to Gary's Gatherings once again. Not as many as usual. I tried to turn my cam back on, but it doesn't want to, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Starting with speaking of Jorg, we got a Jorg clip. This was I think from one of the last docs.
Show me this Jorg clip.
By the way, I narrowed there because I knew it was going to fireball from ledge, and I knew it would go through it.
Oh, dude, I did remember seeing this. That was nice.
I just love the ending to like barely before able to tech landing the down tilt, the back air. Really good stuff. All eyes on Jorg. MSB is a couple entrants today. His most normal kill confirmed. This was so funny.
Oh, is the MSB recovery in here as well? Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, that's sick. We love reverse fair. It's like soft down, strong, weak fair, pillar, rock, reverse fair. I don't know. Yeah. It's so stupid.
Come on.
We love Dakpo.
just what a weird dude for Citilab Arcane. That's fun. This new website, I think, Upsets GG, which has fantasy
Upsets.
for rivals. You can like do like pick'ems for who you think is gonna make it to pools and what slot. And other predictions like that. I wanna check it out a little more. I was messing around with it, but I think it could be a fun thing for some of us to do. Just our friends, worth checking out. Here's the other
Yeah.
MSB clip: the recovery against Olympia.
Bro, so insane.
Showing an Olympia player this recovery is feeding a Victorian child a bag of Doritos. And we later would find
So
out that the
insane.
B reverse was accidental.
Yeah.
But that's
He didn't
how,
have to admit that.
learn.
He didn't have to
But he
admit that.
did,
Also,
'cause he's
it's
honorable.
like it's whatever. It's,
Yeah,
who cares?
he's
fine.
just experimenting is all. A few quick matches has released. I think we talked about it a few episodes ago, or maybe last episode even.
Last episode.
But we're getting Ninja from Yomi Hustle. I don't think Ninja's gonna be free DLC later. But it's been released. I messed around a little bit in just local training mode, but I've seen some fire clips from it. It looks really fun. We got a few quick brackets.
Mhm.
We got being organized on August 31st. And there's I put this out in the Discord somewhere, I guess, but a release of like its mechanics. It's very Rivals 1 coded. It's
Yeah.
touch of death. It's a lot of combos, but you can cancel your hits or getting hit. No, yeah, you can cancel your hits with an air dash or a jump, which is really, really fun. So cool mechanics. No shields, no grabs on ledges. There's wall jumps. There's parries. There's rolls. It looks like a really fun time.
It does.
I thought I had a clip in here, but I guess I didn't include any.
God, I want to play it so bad. I have a new puppy, and so I have no like hardly any free time anymore, and all my free time I'm spending playing Minecraft. But I really want to play a few quick matches. I will be getting it on within the next week. It looks so fun, and I love Yomi. I'm a Yomi head. No one wants to play it with me because it's boring, but it's sick as fuck. It's so cool. So
no, it's sick.
It's sick. This is Gex
You're
placement.
getting second at Fusion. Really good stuff.
It's
Keep an eye on him for.
We need more.
Supernova.
We need more top level
And
locks.
last thing, we got a Jirai hitting a clip on Salt, who just got a Therian, I think, which is really exciting.
Dude, she's been grinding Rivals. Every time I'm on Twitch, she's playing ranked.
And now #1 ranked Captain Falcon.
Yeah,
got 8th.
Wait,
in
really?
Melee.
What did Wizrobe
above
get?
Wizzy.
9 or 10?
I don't know.
I mean, one of those.
But I know she's #1.
That's great. She's sick. Shoutouts. Love her. Yeah, she's fucking grinding. Let me see this clip. All right, where's the clip? Okay. Yeah.
There's the clip.
Okay. Dude, I love her so much. She's I don't know if you've seen, she's been a controversial topic on like net play on Melee. She'll like rage and then people will clip her being like, oh, look at how she raged at my character. And it's like, you're playing Game and Watch. You're cringe. You're corny. I don't know. It's great. She's great. Happy for her. And now it's time.
It's time for Mender's bi-monthly medal. It's tough.
Mender's bi-monthly medal. It's actually really easy for me. I actually already have it picked out. I think it's maybe the first episode I've had it picked out in advance. The recipient of this chunk of time really was what it is. The medal recipient is none other than Massachusetts' own Full Stream.
Wow.
And he is receiving this medal not only for an incredible performance at Evo, but for hitting the first Edalus clip that I thought was cool.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I can find it.
Please, because I'd love to run it back. It's what he's getting the medal for. Let's be honest. Let's be truthful, as well as feeling a little bit of softness in my heart because he's from the glorious Massachusetts, which is best country in the world.
End of game one.
End of game one. Last stock of game one.
True best country in the world.
Best country in the world. Massachusetts.
I stand for my country, Philadelphia, except it's Massachusetts.
A little bit before. Well, yeah.
Yep.
Hilarious death. Always funny to just like be completely out of resources. And then rock break, nair, up tilt, grab ledge, pressure, keeping it pushing back onto stage with the double jump. Beautiful floor hug, grab, tech chase with the up tilt. That fucking icicle. So sick. Reverse bear, sick. A little bit of flavorful. Slide off the platform, icicle. I know you're mashing. It's so cool. I absolutely love it. It was so I actually popped off. It's the first sick thing I've ever seen Medalist do in my whole life. And you know how hard it is for me to give the medal to Full Stream after what he did to Sophie, like in the same tournament. That shit was crazy. That made me feel all sorts of things. But regardless, congratulations, Full Stream. Yay. All right.
I can't believe I didn't know my freaking goats from my freaking state.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. He's kind of under the radar, off the books.
He was like the only person I got a picture with at Genesis.
That's true, actually.
I went across the country for him for no reason.
You went to Cali. You could have gone to fucking Somerville, dude.
Anyways, that's gonna do it from us from here. Hopefully you enjoyed the earlier DashBack. I mean, let us know if you did low key. I don't want maybe not this early, but like maybe not. Maybe we shift from the prime time Thursday night time slot. Regardless, thanks for everyone for tuning in.
Yeah,
don't think we're gonna do a co-stream on Supernova,
dude. I'll say our slot that we've been doing Thursday nights is tough because it competes with Last Stock, and like sometimes I want to watch Last Stock. Sometimes I'm watching Last Stock while we do the episode. So
maybe we'll move things around.
We'll see.
Regardless, stay updated. We'll probably do like a community post or something.
Yeah.
Use code BARKUP, and we'll see you guys later.
Stay frosty.
Bye bye. Stay frosty.